I have an ex that cheated on me. Okay. I have an ex that stole from my work. I have an ex that crashed my car.
Damn. Whoa.
Okay.
Bar was really high.
Yeah. Yeah, Shane didn't have to do much. Don't be a huge piece of shit and you're pretty much set.
Hey, Courtney.
We made it 5 months and I didn't steal anything or crash anything.
Cheat on her.
Cheat on her.
She was like, this is pretty cool.
This guy's all right. Wow. This might be the one.
Okay, all right. I feel like we have discussed our exes.
It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so cheated on her, stole from her work. That's serious. And crashed her car. Gosh, could you imagine? I mean, cheating on you, that's like heartbreaking. Crashing your car is infuriating. But if they stole something from the place where you work, that is just embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. I couldn't imagine that.
Know this. Okay. Think I know that an ex
bar
crashed
was
your
real
car. I know this is going to be one in the details. It's going to be in the details where it's lies. Okay, I think I know that an ex crashed your car, and I feel like I also know that an ex cheated on you. I feel like I don't know if it would be the lie that like you didn't know until after you broke up, because I feel like that's what I remember. An ex that stole from your work. What did they steal?
A couple things.
A couple of things, yeah. That's pretty vague. Good old couple things.
Some tech and some decor.
Okay, see, now that sounds familiar.
Okay.
Okay.
Poster.
What happened with the ex that crashed your car?
It wasn't like a total situation. It was just kind of like one of those like backing out. Like there's the cement pillar that you didn't realize was there.
Right. Okay, yeah. I feel like I've heard about that cement pillar. Did he pay for the damage?
No, it was a scrape that just kind of left there.
What car were you driving?
It was the Fiat.
Guys, what do you think? What do we think?
Whoa.
You can't talk to us, we're just here.
Slow down. Can't talk to me.
Well, okay.
I feel like with your gut. I feel like I agree with what your gut's.
I agree with whatever you're going to say.
Like I remember
That's basically
the
what Angela's saying.
Situation. I feel like I remember the stealing from work. Okay, yeah, I think it's not the stealing from work. I feel like that one's true. But the car and the cheating, I feel like I know there was an ex that was cheating on you. I think there was something else in the car. Okay, yes, I remember something else happened in the car. Yes.
Okay, so something happened with her car and an ex, but it wasn't a wreck. I feel like everybody's been cheated on at some point. And even if you haven't been cheated on, you feel strongly enough that you've been cheated on that even if you're wrong, you just believe it. You know what I mean? I've not really met anybody before who's like, I've never been cheated on. I feel like everybody has some story about when they've been cheated on. I think it's the car. I'm kind of like what Arasha's saying. There's something that happened with the car, but it wasn't a wreck. I'm not locking that in yet. That's where I'm leaning right now.
I think you're lying about the ex that crashed your car.
Oh, she scaps.
Okay, she's locking in. I guess I'm locking in too, because I have no other information.
Again.
You don't want to pee on yourself again?
Shame.
Okay.
Did I f up?
Fortunately, Arasha. God. The car was a lie. You're right.
Oh! There you go.
You are right.
I'm so sorry to do this to you.
I wouldn't let that guy. He drove my car, but he didn't crash it. Oh!
Direct shot.
What was that?
Where?
Durnham.
Do it again. It's the final one.
Just a little dribble. I'm sorry.
Surgery.
Yeah, because I remember now other things had happened in this car, but not.
I threw up in his car.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, he never crashed. That guy never crashed my car. No, none of my exes ever crashed my car. I crashed my car.
And then they stole like from here or from some other job?
This was an ex who stole a bunch of stuff from an event that my job hosted, which included like a charging like tower.
Yes.
And like some pillows.
Like a cell
I
phone
feel like I
charging
remember
tower.
you telling me the
just stole
story.
them.
Yeah. When you said that it was like tech stuff, I was like, I definitely have heard that too. Yeah.
Yeah. I even know how to pick them, right?
Someday you're gonna find someone really good though.
Someday.
Yeah.
Someday.
F you.
Okay.
The final round. The final round. Which is not family.
Okay. The first time I went to India, I held in my poop for 5 days and had the worst poop of my life. I took edibles before going on a museum tour in Amsterdam and threw up on my friend. I did mushrooms for the first time outside of a castle in the Netherlands.
Okay. She went to India. I'm assuming that her family is from India. She's got that look. Maybe not. I don't know. I may be shooting myself in the foot here, or maybe getting myself in trouble, but she has that look. So I can believe she went to India. I can believe that she probably, depending on what part of India you're in just certain Asian countries in general, the bathrooms can be pretty alien to us, pretty different. A lot of times they're just holes in the ground, in the floor, and that can be very jarring to Western people like ourselves, like myself. So I can believe that. What were the others? She took some edibles and threw up. Took edibles before going on a museum tour in Amsterdam and threw up on my friend. If she'd have said that she took mushrooms and threw up on a friend, I'd come near believing that, because I don't know, people don't really get nauseated on edibles, right? Edible THC, like weed gummies or whatever. But if she had said mushrooms and then threw up, I would have come near believing that. But edibles before going on a museum tour in Amsterdam and threw up on my friend. I kind of right now, I think she took the edibles and did go on a museum tour in Amsterdam, but I don't think she threw up on her friend. Did mushrooms for the first time outside a castle in the Netherlands. I can believe that. That sounds like a really good time, actually. If you're safe, you know what you're doing, and I would never do mushrooms in an unfamiliar place for the first few times. I would get used to what mushrooms are like before I did anything like that. Okay, let's see.
Time outside of a castle in the Netherlands.
So I'm going to say it's the second one for right now. I'm not locking that in, but I think
You have lived a life.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah. Arasha's a
Why did
druggie.
you go to the Netherlands?
When I was studying abroad.
What year?
2018.
Okay, so you're in college?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Studying
Oh, that's
TV
just
personalities
a
over
lot
there.
younger than I thought.
Taking edibles from a museum sounds like something you do, but like I don't think you'd throw up on your friend. I feel like you'd be really. I think you're very demure about how you throw up.
Thank you.
I think you would throw
Very
up somewhere else.
demure.
What was the other one? I always forget the third one.
When I went to India, I held in.
Oh yeah, your poop.
for
I feel like I
5
heard
days.
about this. I feel like you told me the story.
I
Because like
totally
any
believe that.
story that has to do with your BMs, I know.
Does anybody here want to see my poop from this morning? Anybody?
I feel like I remember the India story, or at least I remember you telling a story where you traveled and your stomach was not traveling. If you know what I'm saying. And then, was it a choice? Did you hold it by choice, or?
So the first time I went to India, it was pretty much a big culture shock. Well, I mean, technically it was the second time I went to India because I was born there.
Right.
But it was the
there
first
you
time
go.
visiting as, I think I was in high school. And the toilets there aren't all like
Right, they're
regular
different, yeah.
toilets. They're just
Very
like,
different.
a lot of them are holes in the ground.
But isn't it
Yeah.
better for your body though, right?
It is, yeah. But at the time, I just was like, gross. I didn't want to do that. So I just was like, I'm not going to poop the whole time that I'm here.
Oh my
It's culture
God.
shock. It feels
So
weird.
It was a choice.
It was a choice. But
Yeah.
then, like, after 5 days, I obviously didn't have much of a choice. But then it was very, very challenging.
I respect that a lot.
Thank you.
So edibles at a museum.
I respect that a lot.
There's
I don't know what
those
that
in
even means.
another country, right?
In Amsterdam.
Amsterdam. What kind of museum was it?
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I will correct you and say the edibles were at like a, not like a part of the museum.
Right.
We had just gone to a bakery nearby, and if you've ever been to Amsterdam, they're like,
Yes.
cookie, it has mushrooms, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, the
okay,
coffee
hi.
shops, yeah.
And so
I've
my
never
friend
been to
and I had
Amsterdam, but,
gotten
you know.
a couple of edibles, and then we went on this museum tour that was guided for the whole group, and on the tour, I started feeling really sick, and I threw up on my friend.
Okay, so I think I got a little crumb here though, because you just said this was your first time, but you also said the first time was in the Netherlands.
Yes, that was on mushrooms. This
The cookie was edibles but had mushrooms.
No, sorry, the cookie was THC. So it was just weed.
I think mushrooms in the Netherlands is the lie.
Locking in.
I'm locking it in. Even
Even though what?
though in the Netherlands they might do that.
Sorry.
Locking in.
I'm locking it in. Even though it makes sense, Netherlands they might do that, but I'm gonna call that one the lie.
See, I'm locking in on the edibles, throwing up on a friend. I've never really known people to get. I mean, you know, people react to different substances different ways, but I've never really known anybody to get like an upset stomach on edibles. Mushrooms can definitely make you throw up. But I don't know. I think the poop thing, I think that's true. Apparently Arasha just likes talking about poop, which is funny. I think that one's true. So I think either Courtney or I got it right. I think one of us got it right. So let's see who it is.
Yay. This is unfortunately the last spray. And it has to be on you.
So did I get it right?
Sorry, Court.
Did I get it right?
Dang. Okay, so which one was the lie?
The edibles in Amsterdam and throwing up at my friend was a lie.
Whoa. Okay, so what really happened?
We did take the edibles before a museum tour, and we did go on the tour, but it was an awesome high,
There you go.
as always.
Okay.
Whoa. All right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there was no.
What can I say? I know my drugs.
I took the drugs and the drugs are working.
Don't do drugs, kids.
There's no freaking out, no panic, no vomit. It was just it didn't ruin the tour. It made the tour survivable. It was so funny because that whole study abroad experience, it's like it was through Emerson, and it was just like 80 of us, and we went to a castle, which is where just the program is. Emerson just owns like this medieval castle in the Netherlands.
Whoa.
That's
so
wild.
you just like get to go. So I went my sophomore year, and all you did was travel every weekend to different countries. So
Whoa.
That's
first
really
weekend was
cool.
Amsterdam, and then throughout it we just kind of went everywhere. You just went to go on your own.
Awesome.
It was amazing.
Sounds like a literal like teenage dream.
But it was great. It was a great experience, and you had remembered some of that correctly too, because I'd met my boyfriend in college at the time too, right at the top of that study abroad program. So we like traveled around Europe all together in like our new relationship. So it was truly like a magnificent time for me.
Wow.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Sounds
then
like
it's
a
true
great
that
time.
you had tummy struggles in India too.
Dude, I wish I could tell you guys how hard it was to push that poop out.
Okay. I feel like you are inferring it right now. So
It was like
I think you've
really rough.
okay.
Like
She's
just a
gonna
lot
keep-
of pushing.
She's gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I was like grabbing the wall.
Yeah, we've been
guys ever done
all
that?
been
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been there.
One of those.
All
If,
been
for
there.
those of you who are thinking about being weird in the comments, don't. Wow.
Aw.
Well, I learned a lot about you.
I learned a lot about you,
Yeah,
and you learned a lot about poo.
I did. Arasha, congratulations, you are the winner.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome job,
Yeah.
guys.
Great work.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for all the help.
Congrats on the win, dude.
Thanks.
Hey, Jeezy.
What? Jeezy?
Jeezy. Congrats.
Oh, they said good, like Jeezy. Like good
Jeezy?
game.
Jeezy. Yeah, so in RuneScape, so you say there's like congratulations, and then people shortened it to congrats, and then people shortened it to grats, Gratz,
Ah.
and then people shortened that to Jeezy.
I do like RuneScape though.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Guys, this has been Two Truths, One Lie, featuring Arasha and myself.
Shane's got a great laugh, doesn't
If
he?
you want to see more of us play this game together, if you want any comebacks, any sequels of any duos, let us know in the comments.
Oh, looky here.
We'll see. We can't wait to read all of your comments, and none of them being about Arasha's poop. Please, thank you.
Put her there,
Put
partner.
her there, partner.
Now we're moving.
Now we're
a
moving.
family.
Bye.
Now our bowels are moving. Well, that was a lot of fun. Yeah. Didn't have any horrible moments like Ian and his ex-girlfriend. Didn't have any awkward moments like Ian and Anthony. It was just really kind of an easy one. You know, nobody put out any crazy things. It was just a lot of fun. Very easy one. Arasha is great as always. You know, or I say as always. I've only seen her a couple of times, but it's, you know, she's got a great personality. I really like her, and I like Courtney. They seem like a very nice, very funny person, kind of a bubbly personality. Trevor was kind of quiet. I don't know if that's kind of his MO in general, but he didn't say a lot. Angela had some pretty funny quips here and there, and she's just so animated. Like, she's so expressive. that in itself is just funny to me. And Shane had some really good funny moments. He's got a great speaking voice, and he's got a great laugh. I noticed, especially there at the end. He's just got a full body, just ha ha ha, you know, which is a very infectious laugh that I like. But yeah, so not to talk too much about nothing. That was a really good video. I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad I watched it. I know it wasn't one that anybody suggested. It was just one I wanted to do because I wanted to get to know Arasha a little better. And since I met Courtney briefly, I wanted to get a little bit of her. I know you guys want to see the sequels to the scam episode, and I will get to that. But for now, that's going to be it. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon. Have a great day.